kind of debating, do we want to go higher up in Tartarus? If we want to go higher up in Tartarus, we either need to use Twilight Fragments or Snuff Souls on Yukari and Akihiko. But because nighttime is so often, like, the thing is I don't care about getting to the halfway point in one Tartarus run because the game gives you so little to do at night in Persona 3, and I don't think Reload will have heavily changed that. So, like, we're gonna do another Tartarus run, probably. But also, we have all the major arcana right now. So we have the experience buff and the all-out attack damage buff.
Salut.
Salut. I like the jump up on the blocks and all. Garden of the Visages. Garden of the Secular. Bum, bum, bum. You know, we just got 2 Snuff Souls. Let's use the 2 Snuff Souls and keep going. I'm committed now. Back to floor 34. Bum, bum, bum. All right, team, our climb continues. We're at the new moon, so I mean, the next full moon can't be too far away. Oh, there are bosses here, okay.
The enemy's nearby.
I'm detecting a powerful enemy up ahead. Everyone stay sharp. Oh no, it's the creepy hand mages. Those guys were always a problem. What? There's no teleporter? We'll just have to barrel through for now. Better be prepared for the worst. Oh, this is interesting. They made the boss after the teleporter, so you, like, have to commit. Okay. Well, nothing to it but to do it. But anyways, because we had the exams, we're, like, already pretty close to the next full moon. The next full moon should be, like, in the first week of June, I think. So probably, like, in about 10-ish days, give or take. I don't remember how many days it takes for a new moon to then become a full moon. I want to say 10, but I don't actually know. It's enemy territory up ahead. Are you ready for battle? As I'll ever be.
All right, let's go.
Move out, squad. Keep your eyes on me. Those things have fire, so they are probably weak to ice.
They're strong, so watch out.
One step at a time.
Step 1, see if they're weak to lightning. Someone's weak to lightning. The big one is weak to lightning. I'm assuming ice is the answer for the guys that have fire flowing around them. I am correct because I am a genius. Revenant, welcome to the stream. You caught one. Congrats. 69, nice. All right, these guys have very exploitable weaknesses. This should be easy for us. Die. Get him, team. Uh-oh, Garula. Ow.
Fiori's been knocked down. Someone cover for him.
I don't like his hand slap attack. We should probably heal Junpei. I gotta remember I have media now. I actually forgot about it until I saw it right there. Not Poisma. Really wish you would have dodged that. Okay, I think we can kill the little ones maybe with Vacuum Slash. Is him getting Vacuum Slash new to Reload, chat? I feel like I remember Junpei not getting a multi-hit physical move for like a long time in the original. I'm so glad they changed the learn sets. They feel so much better. This idiot is weak to lightning. We got nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. It sure would be nice if Yukari had dodged that poison, because we probably would have killed it if we had her extra damage in the all-out attacks. Yeah. Don't hit Junpei. No, it's not even Junpei. We're fine. Shoot it. All right, die. That worked out really well.
Great work out there.
A lot better than I expected, even. 1,300 experience. Let's go, gamers.
All right.
That went well enough. We've still got a ways to go, though. Don't slack off on the cooldown once we're back at the dorm, folks. It makes a world of difference in recovery speed. Shoot, the other day I was so zonked I just passed out in my boxers on top of my bed. Who says zonked? What the heck, bro? That sounds like you, Junpei. I'm surprised you didn't catch a cold. Well, getting told by a seasoned vet like Senpai actually has some weight to it. A seasoned vet, huh? That reminds me of a story from before you all came to the dorm. A certain person who, after an intense workout in his room, passed out from exhaustion, drenched in sweat, then woke up with a raging fever. That was just, I passed out while still wearing my socks. That's enough gabbing anyway. Gabbing? This really is the mid-2000s. Let's keep moving, Arisato. This man just said gabbing,
Sometimes you run into
unironically.
some pretty tough enemies, but they spice things up every now and then.
Oh, there's not a Twilight chest here. Interesting. Chewing Soul is nice. Is that 100 SP? It is. Very good get. Very good get indeed. Oh, another mini boss back to
The enemy's
back?
nearby.
Ooh, okay. I see you. Yo, I'm gonna say it right now. No matter what. Shout out to Persona 3 Reload for trying to get some variety in Tartarus. I'm pretty sure I said it at the end of my Portable and S.E.E.S playthrough. It's definitely whenever someone's like, what didn't you like about Persona 3? It's one of the first things that come to my mind. Tartarus is way too tedious after a while. It gets way too samey. Any amount of mix-up they can do to make it feel less tedious is a major positive in my books. I'm detecting a powerful enemy up ahead. Everyone stay sharp. At the end of the day, this is still climb floors, fight enemies in turn-based combat, but any amount of making it like, oh, you're gonna do like a double mini-boss, or like, oh, look, the floor layout is like, it's laid out differently, and you break a bunch of like little hand things to try and get drops. Literally just anything to make it less tedious, because there was no way they were gonna like make palace-level puzzles like Persona 5 has, and that's fair. I don't expect them to do that, because that's way too much of an overhaul, really, and just completely changes the game in general. But any amount of making Tartarus less samey is a serious improvement. These battles are just gonna keep coming, hang in there. I'm picking up another border floor. It's 7 floors from here. Oh, 7 more floors, that's easy, we can do that. I suppose that means this is a border guard in a manner of speaking. We've got our work cut out for us, I'm counting on you. Let's do it.
All right.
It's enemy territory. Are you ready for battle? Yep.
Hell yeah!
Looks tougher than I thought, but ain't nothing stopping me. The twin dude should be... Oh, you immediately revolutioned, huh? That's scary. These guys should be weak to lightning, theoretically. Yeah. Okay, decent damage. I'm worried that I need to crit the dice.
What's the plan?
I feel like these dice enemies do not usually... You know what? I should vacuum slash. I feel like these dice enemies do not typically have an elemental weakness. Okay, I crit the wrong one. But he can't get up now, which is nice. Ow. Honestly, I kind of want to toss out a media immediately. Yeah, because I'm worried about crits.
Thanks, dude.
Ha, can't get up. Let's go, gamer.
Let's see.
Keep trying to crit, brother. Oh, we got a crit. That's the crit cut in. Please hit the dice. Miss the dice. Crit the other two, though. Gonna weaken it really fast, which is a positive. Honestly, do it again? Dude, Vacuum Slash is so good. Junpei has become such a better character, especially early game, just by having this multi-hit fizz. That's so good. I love that. The change to the movesets is also incredible. Not just for gameplay in general, but the change to movesets also makes Tartarus less annoying. Any amount of Tartarus being less annoying is a major dub in my world. I wanted to see if ice might work. Please don't bewilder me. All right, I hate you.
This work.
Sonic Punch! That revolution is gonna come back to bite you. Do you... Yeah, this is distress. Cool.
Just one target left. Finish it.
Yo, Junpei? He always says that he's like the MVP, even if he's lying, but straight up this time, kind of the MVP. He kind of popped off. Stop bewildering my protagonist.
You look distressed. To do this.
Honestly, I think I can just kill you. Yeah.
All right, you won. Great work out there.
The changes to movesets might be, like, gameplay-wise, it might be the most important thing. Like, shifting is amazing, and I'm glad they included, like, a baton pass equivalent, but if you had told me, like, hey, there's one thing you can change in the gameplay, well, probably I would have said protagonist goes down, you lose. But ignoring that, I would have been like, what's one thing in Persona 3 you wish was better gameplay-wise? I would be like, the learn sets for the team members. They're trash. Probably would have been one of the first things to come to my mind. Ooh, Magaru is nice. Multi-hit wins.
What?
What's with these back-to-back fights? Yeah, this is a first. It's like pacing, anyone? Persona 3 and pacing. Name a more iconic duo. It's funny because Persona 3's pacing is whack in many ways. I can't get a read on a pattern for these floors. There's simply too much about it, which we're still in the dark. We need to prepare even more thoroughly and retreat promptly when we're depleted. We're really pushing the pace on your first day back. Are you holding up all right, Sonata-senpai? Yeah, pretty creepy place, huh? I'm actually trembling right now. Can't wait for the next fight.
What?
You're smirking? What are you, the main character in a fighting manga? Good grief. You don't change, do you, Akihiko? All right, Sato, you're our leader. Be sure to stay vigilant. Yes, ma'am.
With every battle, I can feel myself growing stronger.
Interesting. I'll do it. Ah, Juzumaru. We needed that for Elizabeth. Yo, that weapon looks beastly, but it'd take a real master like me to make good use of it. So, sorry, bud. You gotta keep what you got because I have to give this to Elizabeth. Maybe if we find another. I'll use 2 on this. Why not? I don't think Twilight... Right now, I do not feel like Twilight fragments are so precious. It's like, I feel like they're uncommon rather than rare, if that makes sense. I don't mind throwing them a bit if I feel like it could potentially be worthwhile. I just really don't want to, like, use them on random chests and random floors, because I feel like those, at least not until we're way later in the game. Like, when we're in, like, the 4th block, maybe that'll be worth it. But I feel like it would be not worth it this early. Honestly, we could keep going. We have enough SP.
Good day.
Yo, what's up? Look at these requests.
Are you accepting a request?
I've got you a Juzumaru.
Let's hear the result.
Thank you for your assistance. Take these as your reward. Makoha is nice. Honestly, I might put Makoha on Lilim, because then we have light. It's a multi-hit, but still, then we have access to light. And, like, I'm not gonna say, the thing is I'm not gonna save Makoha for anything, right? I'm not gonna be like, oh, I shouldn't use Makoha now. What if I want it on another persona instead of Lilim later? Yeah, right. Just go ahead and give me Makoha. It'll be nice to have a light attack available, finally. Honestly, we've been in Tartarus for a while, but we've got the bonus. The thing is I feel even more invested to stay in Tartarus for one go because of the Major Arcana cards. So, like, let's just keep going. I think she did give me back the Juzumaru. She said to show her, not to give it to her. Yes, we will give that to Junpei. That's accuracy and, like, more than double his damage output. Really good. All right, lads. Why did the teleporter bring me to that entrance spot instead of where the teleporter was? That doesn't make sense. There's a faint enemy presence on a floor much higher up from where we are.
We don't see that kind of.
You said it was like 7 floors, right? So we should have like 5 more to go, 6 more to go. That's another reason I want to keep going is because Mitsuru said we only had like 6 more floors to go. I just don't feel like it's worth it from a random chest.
What the hell? Why is the floor so dang bumpy?
Why is it so dang bumpy? Like, the chests where mini-bosses are, they're like curated by the developers, so I'm like, these are probably worth it. I bet these idiots are weak to light, to be honest. I think I'm about to pop off.
Now's the time.
How do you feel about when we live here now? No big deal. Yeah, this is our home now. We're never leaving.
What's the plan?
Vacuum Slash, because that guy's status affected. Dude, I love Vacuum Slash. It's so nice getting moves like that early. I think you idiots are weak to light. Let's go. Immediately, Makoha pays off. Die. Nailed it. Shuffle time. I already have Archangel. Honestly, I could use some HP, but I just want to get more experience. We still haven't gotten that many level ups today. Although we've caught up to Akihiko. Or no, we haven't. We're all at 14 now. We're still 2 behind him, but we're where he was at the start. I don't know what level we want to be for the next full moon, but at this rate, we're going to get to the border So we probably won't, with the full moon being like within 10 days away is my estimate. We probably won't make another Tartarus run until the next full moon. So I'd like to get to the top at this point. You guys, I was about to say, you guys are weak to fire, right? I was mad.
Let's see.
Burn it. I miss technical knockdowns. I always find myself going for them and nothing happens. Yeah, we were just talking about that earlier. Technical knockdowns is when they're status affected and then you do the specific element, right? From 5, specifically 5 Royal, which really expanded it. It's fair that they didn't bring it back for 3 Reload, because Reload doesn't have like nuke and... It doesn't have nuke and psychokinesis, and psychokinesis was kind of the element for that mechanic. And then they made it better in Royal where more elements could do it. So it makes sense that they didn't bring it back. I would love to see it used more in Persona 6 though. Or not even necessarily used more, but just being present in 6. Whenever we get a Persona 6. I will say though, by the way, we have Makoha, a damaging light move that is not an insta-kill. Thank goodness, because they could have, Atlus absolutely could have been like, oh no, like damaging light and dark moves didn't exist back then, it's only insta-kills and we're keeping it that way. They could have done that, and I would have been like, why? But thank goodness they decided to include the damaging moves. Also, once again, thank goodness I have Makoha.
I'll go with.
Elizabeth really could not have given us that any sooner.
This is our
Farewell. I'm getting a little worried about our SP again, but we should be fine. You lived? Oh, don't you dare. I have a homunculus. Nice dodge. Yo, Muto looks sick. Those black vines? That was a clean animation. I look forward to when we get like Augadine and whatnot at higher levels, and Zyodine, Maziodine. I can't wait to see what they look like.
All right. Who's next?
I'm glad that they have a little flavor to them. They don't look exactly like they do in Persona 5.
From watching me fight.
Like in Persona 5, when you use Bufu, it just does the like ice block on the enemy, but in this game, like a couple of smaller ice blocks like converge on the enemy. I like that. Zap. Bum 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 bum.
It's all you.
Get bad.
Let's see.
Finally, we have something to use your SP on.
Stop it.
Keep it going. What are we at on time? We're not even at 3 hours yet? There's a world where we get to, depending on how much longer we have in Tartarus right now, there's a world where we get to the next full moon today, thanks to the exams. I doubt it, but it's possible. Destruction. Ooh, yeah. Anyways, yeah, it would have been nice if they still had the technical knockdown stuff, because it just makes status effects like more usable. When I played OG Persona 5, and when I played 4 and 3, I basically never cared about status ailments. I was like, if they happened, cool. If they don't, whatever. And I didn't like, I don't think I focused very much on
I'll trust your judgment regardless.
on status effects in Royal either, to be fair, but I definitely paid a lot more attention to status effects in Royal.
We don't
Because the technical knockdowns made it so much more worthwhile in Royal. So it would have been nice, but it's not the end of the world that they didn't really include it in Reload. They've done a lot of good changes and additions to Reload, so I'm not, you know, I'm not really looking to nitpick them on like, oh, they really should have included this though, at least not right now. You guys ready to fight Evil Hulk Hogan again, by the way? I'm taking him down. Brother, your time is at hand, brother. You're not Evil Hulk Hogan. I've been lied to. You're an enslaved beast. That sucks. Get distressed. So I have better crit chance. Oh my goodness, it actually worked. I'm a gamer. Would you happen to be weak to wind? Asking for a friend. Oh, did hitting you with magic get rid of the distress? I did not know that's how that worked. Should not have done that. Now I know.